The 4th of July is a massive celebration all across the country as fireworks light up our night sky. But those fireworks can be extremely dangerous, and there are a few more things that you need to keep in mind when celebrating this 4th of July. Joining us now, we have Lieutenant Nathan Rowley and Deputy Thomas Bennett, as well as Matt. They're here to give us some helpful tips to get us all safe on this holiday weekend. I know it tends to be one of the deadliest. Good morning to you, Lieutenant.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. So start with some tips that can help people when out on the roads this weekend.
Absolutely. Well, the San Diego Sheriff's Department wants to remind everyone not to drive under the influence as they're traversing the county. And us, along with a number of law enforcement agencies, are going to be upping our extra patrols as well as DUI checkpoints to find those drivers that shouldn't be on the road.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no excuse now with Uber and Lyft. There's so many options to get you to and from safely. What can folks expect if they find themselves right in front of a checkpoint?
Well, if they are driving under the influence, they will ultimately end up in jail. And we're talking about costs that's upward of $15,000, and that's just your run-of-the-mill DUI arrest. Now, you can expect those, both what you're paying and what you'll end up serving be much longer and a lot harsher if you get in a collision or if you hurt somebody.
And let's talk about some tips that you can do on the roadways. I know my husband's a sergeant with the CHP. He's taught me to drive in the middle of the freeway because the drunk drivers tend to be in the slow lane, or if they're coming at you the wrong direction, that would put them in the fast lane, correct?
Absolutely. So that is just one of the many tips out there, but really just kind of keeping your head on a swivel and paying attention to what's happening around you. And if you do see those drunk drivers on the roadway, make sure you're calling 911 and let us know.
That's a good tip too. Also, let them know. All right. Thank you, Lieutenant. Appreciate it. Let's go over here to Matt, and I've also got Tom with us. Oh, as I squeeze through there. We're talking about fireworks. Look at this lovely display. I mean, I think a lot of us do enjoy fireworks for the 4th of July. Obviously, they're illegal to do here on our own, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, so what are some of the tips for people that may have this waiting for tomorrow night in their home?
So in San Diego County, all fireworks are illegal for private persons. Of course, there will be a number of professional displays. We encourage everyone to enjoy those, of course. Anything that you see here on the table is illegal to own or certainly use tomorrow, and we will also have extra patrols, throughout the county for fireworks enforcement.
All right, so Matt, if people hear neighbors lighting fireworks, what do? Do they tell on them?
Yeah, we have a non-emergency line, so please, reach out and call our non-emergency line. And if it is actually an emergency, then please call 911.
Yeah, I mean, these can go wrong in a number of ways, from injuring yourself, starting a fire, just two of many things I would imagine that could potentially be an issue for these.
Absolutely. Broken fingers or missing fingers or hands are common injuries when something goes wrong with fireworks. We have unfortunately had incidents like that in the past here in San Diego, and we don't want to see any of that this year.
No, we don't. We want everybody to have a safe 4th of July holiday. All right, so nothing on the table. Go to where all the professional fireworks are. We're hoping the skies are going to be clear. Along the beach, it may be a little iffy, but if you move inland, there's some great displays all throughout San Diego. All right, any last advice for those that are getting ready to head out and party for the 4th?
No, just be safe and have fun, and happy 4th.
And if they encounter you guys?
Yeah, just
cooperate.
Just cooperate, please. And be safe.
You guys are out there trying to keep everybody safe, just doing your job. We appreciate it. You guys will be out in full force. We want everybody to have a safe holiday weekend, or I keep saying weekend, but I guess it's on Tuesday. This whole 4-day weekend thing is throwing me for a loop. So yes, please use an Uber, Lyft, whatever you need to get to and from safely. And as we heard the lieutenant say, if you see anybody out there that appears to be drinking while driving, please call 911 and report that so we can keep everybody safe on the roads. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Happy 4th of July.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. So much more up on the other side of the break.